With just 2 weeks remaining until Danger Zone, tonight we welcome you to ACL Millennium 56. I'm Bradley James at your service for this evening, and as the road to the Danger Zone continues here tonight, there's a lot on everyone's mind going into tonight, with the big one being, and we're about to get to that in just 1 second, but the big one for tonight is, will Revy arrive? And will she bring the Lioness Championship back with her? And not just that, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we also have a dream match as the Phantom Thieves take on the Legendary Defenders in tag team action in your main event tonight. But speaking of tag team action, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get to our first match of the night. And it's tag team action between the current holder of the Fight for the Right opportunity and his partner in crime, Korra. The Mad Dragons right here tonight, 2/3 of Ultimate Yakuza making their way to the ring tonight. And you have to imagine that Kiryu Kazuma especially has got a lot on his mind going into these next few weeks. And you would have to think a win tonight would definitely help cement his momentum going into an event like Danger Zone. Oh, but here comes these two. The union of Paul Phoenix and Vamp. The team called themselves the Dudes of Destruction. Last week we saw these two actually come out together and beat down the Azure Knights. For what reason, I have no earthly reason as to why they would attack them. But given what happened last week, tonight they are making their first debut as a tag team effort right here tonight at taking on the Mad Dragons tonight. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest of the evening. The Mad Dragons taking on the Dudes of Destruction in your opening contest of the evening. And as you can see right now, oh, Jesus Christ, Paul Phoenix, but no! Kiryu Kazuma not wasting any time. And this is what I was saying before. Kiryu Kazuma could easily get a big win, tonight, and can easily get a win tonight going into Danger Zone. Because remember, that Fight for the Right opportunity effectively means he has a championship opportunity whenever he wishes, any time within the next 6 months. He has 6 more months in order to use that opportunity before it becomes null and void. And what better way, in anyone else's opinion, would be the best way to do it? And beautiful double strike with those knees to the chest of Paul Phoenix. And as I was saying, what better way to utilize that opportunity than after a night like Danger Zone? Just a thought to have. Just a little thought to have regarding the circumstance. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, Kiryu Kazuma would definitely be wanting to be looking at the competition over the next few weeks, knowing damn well what is going to be happening within 2 weeks' time. And given the person that is currently the Millennium Champion, that is no small feat, and that's definitely something to keep in mind going into the next few weeks. Paul Phoenix getting an Instagram right for his efforts, and Korra is almost just playing with him at this point, and he's just playing around with him and just enjoying himself at this point. Meanwhile, Kiryu's just telling him to get his head in the game. Oh, and a big boot into the corner right there by Paul Phoenix. And now Paul Phoenix taking control of the match now. And now Paul Phoenix setting up Goro, dragging him over to the corner, and this is the brutality, and now Paul Phoenix finally making the tag to Vamp for the first time in the match, and oh! Kick to the gut right there, and now Vamp getting walloped in the corner right there by Goro, but not for too long. And this right here, and oh, Jesus, just raking him across the top, right there across the rope, like just raking him across hot coals just like that. And now Vamp taking his time, and yes! He gets it just before, he gets to Goro just before he gets to Kiryu, choking him out, and now the shoulder block tackle reversal, setting Vamp down, and now Goro sizing up Vamp into the corner, but no! Vamp reversing out of it. Vamp reversing out of it, but now Vamp just wearing him down slowly but surely, and almost begging for Goro to tag him in. And now Vamp catches Goro, but Goro ain't he catches Kiryu, and Kiryu ain't allowing it. And now stomping down onto the back of Vamp right there. Kiryu taking full advantage of the match so far. Taking full advantage of the match. Now just like that. No! Vamp catching him just like that. And no! Vamp denied! And no, Vamp denies the Beast Bomb. Oh! Clothesline. Hard-hitting clothesline from out of nowhere just like that. And now, wait a minute. No, Kiryu. Kiryu reversing that now. Now Kiryu. Now focusing hard on Vamp at this point. Sizing him up. And now, wait a minute. Sotenbori Street Cutter just like that. And now, wait a minute. No! Vamp reversing out of it. And now Paul! Oh! Suplexing him onto the outside right there by Paul. And now Kiryu smartly not playing into Vamp's hand just like that. And now Irish whipping Vamp right into the corner now. And now making the tag. And oh, wait a minute, they could be looking for it. Here it comes, lifting him up high for the killing blow. Goro wanting to make the going for the pivot. No! Paul breaks it up. And a scoop slam by Paul. Scoop slam onto Paul. And now double teaming it now, but no, bam! Backside suplex, and now Kiryu, even though he's not the legal man at this point, still taking out his brutality onto Vamp. Goro's back up, and Kiryu, Goro trying to pick up Kiryu, but, and now both members of the Mad Dragons on the outside. Once again, Goro playing it smart, bringing it right back into the ring again. Now Irish whipping him into the corner one more time. And now he's going for the Mad Dog kicks. Sizing up for the trifecta of those kicks. And now Vamp is looking worse for wear by the minute. He's taken every bit of an assault at this point, and now Goro sizing up Paul, and now, no, Paul playing it smart, going for Kiryu. Now going for the pin onto Vamp. 1, 2. Vamp kicking out. Vamp, however, still kicking out. Once again, the combination right there between both. And now Paul and Vamp. Paul setting it up, but wait a minute. Goro trying to fight back, but no! And now, wait a minute. setting him up. Oh! Bad attitude adjustment right there. And now Paul setting it up, putting Korra into position right now. Knee of destruction. Knee of destruction. Oh! Blindsiding Kiryu right there. Now going for the pin. 1, 2. Korra, pure instinct, just kicked out at 1, 2, 3. And Paul and Vamp having a massive outing, having a massive first outing. A massive first outing as a tag team right here tonight, making it clear to everyone on the Millennium tag team scene that a new threat has very much arrived in them. And if the Azura Knights are watching this, Lord only knows what's gonna happen within the next few weeks if these two have anything to say about it. And we're back here on Millennium, man. Oh my god. We literally only just got back from commercial. And Orca just blindsided Vamp as soon as he got into the gorilla position. And now Orca taking full advantage of this right now, just throwing Vamp all over the place in the backstage area. Just throwing him into the locker rooms now and just brutally assaulting him. Not that he doesn't deserve it, mind you, but oh god. You would have to imagine that this ain't doing too well for Vamp at this point in time, and now dragging him out now, and now where the hell is he planning on taking him now at this point? I mean, for God's sake, given everything that we saw, given everything that happened last week when the Azura Knights were just being beaten down, and oh Jesus Christ, Vamp being picked up again. And now Orca dragging him over again. And oh no, oh god, that's Maximillion Pegasus' office, and oh my god! Oh no, the boss ain't gonna be too happy about this! The boss of Millennium ain't gonna be too happy that these two are just going to town in his office, oh god! And oh, wait a minute, setting him up, oh Jesus Christ! Oh no, this ain't looking too good at all, my god. You couldn't be thinking of it, setting it up, oh my god! He powerbombed it just like that! Oh, but he's here.
I don't wish to sound rude about this circumstance, but having a brawl like this happen every time you two are together is getting very tiresome. So, in order to find some sense of decorum, given the fact that you two are obviously attacking the Azura Knights on purpose at this point, this is obviously you two wanting to make a point. And to that end, if only to quell this senseless violence, at Danger Zone, it will be the Azure Knights defending the Millennium Tag Team titles against Paul Phoenix and Vamp, despite my better judgment.
And oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, that is a huge announcement for Danger Zone. The Tag Team Championships being defended as the Azure Knights defend against Paul Phoenix and Vamp, the Dudes of Destruction, and that'll take place in just... That is going to take place in just 2 weeks' time. You have to imagine that given the circumstances, you have to imagine that that is going to be big. It will most likely be a big defense for the Azure Knights as well, given the stakes. But as we get set for this next contest of the evening, Ryoga Hibiki's coming to the ring so far. And here comes this bastard. Once again, there's not a lot I can really say. There's not a lot I can really say. But given what he did last week, just when you think this man can't sink any lower, he somehow finds a way. And in 2 weeks, it will be Ranma Saotome facing off against Spike Spiegel for the... Basically, the only stakes involved in it are going to be the fact that if Spike Spiegel wins, Dojo Saotome will join Spiral. Which will effectively mean that they will have forced a member to... Will effectively mean that they forced a member of the ACL locker room to join Spiral. If you ask me, that is the most insulting thing of all that he could possibly do. He insults his wife, he tries to threaten her in the hospital, and then he makes him beg. Pathetic. Nevertheless, Ryoga Hibiki will gonna get a little bit of revenge on his own. Everyone knows the history at all! Everyone knows the history that Ranma and Ryoga have between those two in Arcadia. Ryoga having eyes for Arcadia for so long, so of course he would take personal offense to the fact that Arcadia, someone that he's had eyes for years, got assaulted just a few weeks ago. But tonight, while Ranma will get his revenge, while he will get a chance to right the wrong that happened all those weeks ago, in just a few weeks from now, Ryoga's looking to soften him up right here tonight. Realistically, this isn't just an opportunity for Ryoga to effectively weaken Spike Spiegel before their encounter. This is also a chance for Spike to also make a point to Ranma that he will assault everyone. He will assault his family. He will assault his rivals. He will not stop until he beats Ranma in 2 weeks from now and makes him join Spiral. Which, if you ask me, wait a minute, roll by Ryoga! No, the ring position right there by Spike is in his favor. And now, no! Ryoga once again getting caught by the ring position right there. And oh no! Ryoga could be in trouble. Spike's taking full advantage of this match so far, but no! Still a very back and forth contest between these two right here from the word go. still a very back and forth, but no! Ryoga with the combination of strikes right there. And now Ryoga, no! Suplexing him just like that and taking full advantage of the match now. And Ryoga, no spike, still finding a way. Still managing to find a way. But Ryoga, wait a minute, getting Irish whipped right into the corner right there by Spike. Oh! Getting super kicked right for his troubles. Only a 2 count. Only a 2 count right there by Spike. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, Ryoga. Wait a minute, Ryoga about to go for the P-drop. P-drop right there onto Spike. Setting him down right there. And that could be donezo. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Only a 2 count. Right there. Ladies and gentlemen, wait a minute. Ryoga up top, but no, Spike gets out the way. And now, throwing him out just like that. Now Spike, and wait a minute, sweeping the leg again. Sweeping the leg again, but Spike getting right back up. Spike getting right back up. No, wait a minute, no, Spike! Oh, Jesus! A DDT onto the apron. Jesus Christ. Now Spike, no! Spike reversing out of it just like that, and Spike continuously just taking advantage of the situation right now and just continuing to just make a point right here at the expense of Ryoga Ibiki. And now, wait a minute, Ryoga, wait a minute, Tiger Suplex just like that. Tiger Suplex. And Ryoga taking advantage now, but no! Arm drag right there on to Spike. And now, wait a minute, Spike setting it up and oh! Ramming knee right to the head. Now, wait a minute, no, Ryoga, no! High kick denied. High kick denied. This back and forth contest keeps on going, and now Ryoga getting scoop slammed, but he gets out of it just like that. And this is what I mean when I say that it's still anyone's game at this point. But Ryoga might want to stop the taunting and actually get to the action right here. That's his vanity getting to his own weakness right here. Flipping him over, and he gets flipped over right for his troubles. And this is that vanity. That is that vanity of Ryoga Hibiki that is his eternal issue. The one underlying issue that he has always had in singles competition. And that's the thing. Oh my god, no, here it comes. Here comes the beginning of the end. Super kick right to that straight jacket suplex. And oh no, he could be set up for something really bad here. And wait a minute, setting him up. No! Gunshot bang. Missed the target, and now, no! Not even Real Folk Blues gets it that time. But wait a minute. P-drop. P-drop again. And now Ryoga taking full advantage. Taking full advantage of the fact that he has this opening. And now, taking full advantage and using it well, but for how long is it going to stay like that? Shoulder block tackle right there by Spike. And now Spike taking advantage again, sizing him up and down. The combination right there. Combination right there onto Ryoga. Oh, God, that was close to the ropes. And now, wait a minute, super kicking him again. And oh, wait a minute, no, that's close. Oh, my God, that was close to the ropes. He almost got it with that super kick right there. And oh, wait a minute. Here it comes. Here it comes. Real folk blues. Real folk blues onto Ryoga. And he's just saying, I don't think I've made you suffer enough. I don't think I've made you suffer enough. And even though Ryoga's already bleeding, by the way, we have a bleeder once again. But no! Real folk blues denied for a second time. And wait a minute, no! Both men trying to go for each other's strikes just like that. But it's at this point you really need to question just what these two are willing to do. Oh, super kick. Super kicking him. And here we go. Oh no, he's going for the gunshot bang. Going for that gunshot bang right from the corner. No! Gunshot bang denied. Ryoga tried to go for that flying forearm. Spike just simply said no. And now Ryoga, now, wait a minute, no! Spike shoving him away, and no! God! Clotheslining him just like that. And now, just continuously taunting away. Taunting away at him on the outside, just begging for him to get back in. Almost as if he's begging for him just to knock him right back down again. Oh! Of course. Of fucking course. Right there, as the ref was just from the behind, just like that. Oh, God, striking him with that chair. Striking him over and over. Saying, I haven't made you suffer enough. I haven't made you suffer enough. I haven't made you suffer enough. And oh my God. And now Spike, and oh God! Wait a minute, setting Ryoga up, and oh God! That time he definitely rebounded him off the ropes. That time definitely rebounded off the ropes, and now the ref throwing the chair out. And now wait a minute. Wait a minute, here it comes. No! Gunshot bang, misses the target for a second time, but he falls up into a backstabber. And he's not wanting that pin. He's wanting that gunshot bang. He's wanting to hit him with it. Oh! Gunshot bang finally hits the target. Finally hits the mark. And that could be it for Ryoga Hibiki. 1, 2, 3. No surprises here. No surprises here regarding this win. Spike Spiegel set out to do what he wanted to do from the beginning. And as a result of that, Spike Spiegel gets the win tonight. And just fucking hell. You need to imagine that Ron Marcel Torbe's looking on at this match, and now he has double the reason to beat the ever-living piss out of Spike Spiegel in a few weeks. Not only to make sure that his wife and his rival and himself don't become a part of Spiral, but for revenge on the part of Spike's... Revenge on the part on all three of them for the injustice that has happened tonight and the injustice that happened 2 weeks ago.
Oh, my adoring public. How wonderful it is to see you all again after so long. Tell me, have you missed us? Have you? You can be honest. It's okay to tell us the truth. Because we didn't miss all of you for sure. A lot of you here tonight certainly do feel the same, obviously. Otherwise, you'd have welcomed us back with loving arms. Oh, wait. You wouldn't have anyway, since we're lined with a certain group you all despise. And before you ask, yes, We did choose to return under the condition we joined with them, as we share a common goal as it is, dominance in this division once more. See, everyone around here seems to really not remember us being the first and most dominant Lioness Tag Team Champions ever. And ever since we left, it's been nothing but poor, fragile initiators trying to recreate what we brought in on our first time. And it's such a shame, too, because every single one of these pathetic teams are absolute trash. So obviously, me and my lovely partner Burn had to come back to teach you children how to really dominate a tag team title scene like we have in the past. And as it's been announced by our head, Faye, that in 2 weeks there will be a chance for all of us to duke it out. I believe what she called it was Tag Team Turmoil. So, I shall say this with certainty, none of your beloved heroes will be walking out with the championships. If anything, you shouldn't expect a happy ending at all.
Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yes, sir. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time for you to get into the character. You're here to lose or here to win, I'm only asking you. Either you beat him or get beaten like an amateur. Either you drive or you get driven like a passenger. The fight's around the corner, so pick the one you want to. Represent your way, go head to head with your opponent. Feel it in the air, tension is electric. The glory's imminent, this is something epic. It's for one of you, so what you gonna do? When your enemy is standing right in front of you, are you gonna lose, or are you gonna prove to everyone that never thought you win that you can rule? Cause everything is in your hands, you control it. And everything that is the past, it is over. This is now, this is everything that is. So you better make the right pick. Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey. Been a few weeks now since you talked to me. What's up?
I figured you didn't want to talk to me after what happened a few weeks back. I thought about it, and I messed up. A lot. I made a mistake speaking on your behalf, and I felt your reaction kind of said it all, in my opinion.
Chloe, I'm gonna be honest. I was a bit shocked you'd put yourself out there like that. So soon after we've been through so much bullshit over the last few years. I don't want to lose you again after so long. I can handle another loss for that title, but you're more important than that.
Kiddo, I know. I probably messed up very badly. But if I can be honest, what she said about me, holding you back, that got under my skin real badly. It's exactly what Aubrey Williams said to the both of us 2 years ago. And the 2 years since that, nothing has changed that much. Except for you getting a slither of success. And the only reason it was taken away was because I decided to stick my nose into it. Because I didn't want to lose you either, Max. It got me thinking that maybe Ellie was right in saying that maybe I am just some drug addict who isn't worth anything.
You shut the fuck up right now, Chloe Price. I don't know who Ellie Williams or Aubrey Williams or fucking anyone that says that kind of shit knows about you, but I know you are not some drug addict who is leeching off of me. You want to know who I was before you gave me this confidence? I was a loser. But look at us both, girl. We're one of the best teams in this industry today, and it isn't because of just me. It's because of us. The both of us. And I don't know what anyone wants to say about us, but you are not some addict. You are my partner, damn it! And if Ellie wants me to risk losing you to beat her, then I'll beat the shit out of her for the both of us in return.
And some very choice words on the part of Max Caulfield there. Given everything that's going to be happening with Max and Chloe in the next 2 weeks, you have to imagine that tensions are definitely running high for the both of them as Danger Zone gets closer. Because remember, if Max loses, Chloe is fired from ACL. Like, straight up, if Max doesn't win in 2 weeks, she is fired. Like, the whole point of that is just so ridiculous and bullshit. I can't believe that they actually did accept it, but it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Well, despite all of that, we're about to get started for our main event of the evening. And it's gonna be for the Ace, and it's gonna be non-title tag team action between both of these two teams. But given who is a part of this, you would have to imagine that there's a lot on the line in terms of getting momentum for one team in particular. And let's be honest about this, the Phantom Thieves, for all intents and purposes, have met this team before in the past. But tonight, they will get somewhat of a retribution to take place right here tonight as Joker and Skull take on Lance and Keith of the Legendary Defenders. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. The #1 contender for the ACL World Championship, ACL Millennium Championship. Sorry about that. #1 contender for the Millennium Championship, Keith. His partner Lance. Both of these two coming out here tonight, taking on Joker and Skull in your main event of the evening. My God, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, these two teams have a pretty shared history with each other. It was at the third Grand Slam nearly 2 years ago, where these two teams came together and faced off for the ACL Tag Team titles when they were still on Prime. Now reunited back here on Millennium 2 years later, this is going to be one anticipated rematch. Although granted, one factor has been changed. Hinge has been replaced for Lance, so you gotta imagine the dynamic has gotta be a bit different, and your main event is underway. Keith already trying to go immediately for Joker, but Joker, quite simply, is taking full advantage from the word go. Wait a minute, setting him up, and Keith getting sunset flip powerbombed, just like that, right to the outside. Right there, Keith, already taking the advantage. You have to imagine that Keith has got to be keeping his sights focused on victory over the next few weeks, given everything that will be happening over the coming weeks as it pertains to the Millennium title. In 2 weeks, he faces off against Midoriya Izuku in a stipulation to be decided. I know Midoriya Izuku at some point this week is going to make the official announcement as to what he is going to make the stipulation for that match. And wave at Keith. So for all intents and purposes, Keith will need to be prepared for anything come come the middle of the week when we get that announcement. And no, splash denied. And Keith, no! Keith once again, no! Back and forth between both Joker and Keith right here for the word go. And no! Doing the dance between both of them. Just quite simply going all out from the word go. Now wait a minute, the double team right there by both Lance and Keith. Wait a minute. Oh! Knee and a knee and an enziguri into the Northern Lights. A beautiful combination on the part of the Legendary Defenders as Lance takes the stage for the Legendary Defenders. Mighty big Hurricane Rana right there, setting Joker down, but no! Joker ain't going down for too much longer. But this is the thing. Oh! Enziguri right there by Lance. This is the thing. It's not just going to be a big win for Keith if he wins here tonight. It's not just going to be gaining momentum for him. It's going to be gaining momentum for both members of the division. Both members right here. And oh, wait a minute. Moonsault right there. Moonsault right there, right from that middle rope. And now shoulder block right there by Lance. But now jawbreaker right there by Joker. And now float over arm drag. Float over arm drag just like that. And now sending Lance right into the corner, making the tag to Joker, making the tag to Skull. No! Grand heist! Grand heist! Right from out of nowhere, and now, oh! Skull with the thunderous applause right here from the crowd right here. Just from out of nowhere with a grand heist right there onto Lance. And the and Skull now taking and now Skull taking full advantage at this point, taking full advantage of the fact that he has control at this point. And that brutal style coming in. Oh! And a punch right to the head for good measure as well. And now Skull, but no! Skull gets out of the way. No! Lance gets out the way. And now Lance taking advantage now. Now Lance taking the advantage. And now sizing up and bringing Skull up. Wait a minute. Brave Blue Driver right there on. Right there onto Skull too. Only a 2. And now making the tag. Wait a minute. Neck whip and a soccer kick right to the back. And now Keith going up against Skull now, taking the advantage right to him. And now wait a minute. No! Facebuster denied him. Wait a minute. Captain's order from out of nowhere. But no, ring position saves Keith just like that. And now, oh! Drive-by drop kick right to the head. Drive-by drop kick right to the head. And now, oh! Shades of the legendary Macho Man with that elbow. No! But Keith gets up. And now, wait a minute. No, Skull picking up Keith, but Keith gets out of it. Oh, but kick right there by Keith. And now, wait a minute. Giving a little bit of that sliced bread. And no! Into a neck breaker. Into a reverse neck breaker. And now Keith with the combination of strikes right there to Skull. Schoolboying him into the right there into the Pele. No, wait a minute. Skull taking his time and taking the advantage into his corner now. Setting it up. But no! Skull getting hoodwinked just like that, but a neck breaker by Skull gets a little bit of revenge onto his side. And now, wait a minute. Oh! Northern Lights driver. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Neck whip denied again. And wait a minute. Keith setting him up near those ropes, and oh! Facebuster right there, it's right there near those ropes. And now Skull looking to make the tag to Joker, but Keith not allowing it. Sending him into his corner now. And no, Skull, even though he's busted open, still wanting to fight as much as he possibly can. Keith pumping the crowd up. Almost wanting Skull to get back in. Biding his time, but is it going to be worth it? And now, wait a minute. Irish whipping him off to the ropes again. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, Jesus, no! Oh! Springboard DDT onto the side of the apron. And now, oh God, shoving him and knocking him into the apron for good measure. A much more brutal style than we are used to from the Red Lion of Voltron. Now Keith getting into a little bit of the action on the outside. Lance getting a little bit of that action, but Keith! Another elbow drop to the outside, landing onto Skull, but Skull being defiant on the outside just like that, but Keith not allowing it. Wait a minute, Keith. Trapping Skull into those. Right into those kicks and finishing it off with a roundhouse right to the head. Now picking him up again. Wait a minute, no, Skull reversing it now. Skull reversing it, and what on earth does he have in store? But no! No, denying it. Keith sending Skull into the corner now. He has not been able to tag Joker back in, and that may be to his detriment because they may be about... Wait a minute, no, they're not putting him away just yet. Ellay denied, and the combination assault right there. And now Lance trying to go for the assault right there. Skull seriously needs to make the tag to Joker. Otherwise, the legendary defenders may have this match in the bag. Diving him down just like that, but Lance. Now, wait a minute, Skull setting it up. Tiger Bomb, no. Tiger Bomb denied. And once again, Skull seriously needs to make the tag right to Joker. Otherwise, the legendary defenders have got this in the bag. Now into the corner one more time, making the tag, and wait a minute, setting it up for the Mighty Roar 2.0! Mighty Roar 2.0, and now those kicks right to the chest, and once again, right to the head! Dragging him away, making sure he can't make the tag to Joker. And now he's setting up Skull into place. Setting him up and moving him up top, and here it comes. Roaring Red Driver. Mighty Driver, 1, 2, no! Joker lands on the ref. And now Keith picking up the ref now. Hopefully still trying to be able to make the tag. Skull looks completely out of it. 1, 2, 3. And Keith and Lance, after a hard-fought battle, gets a huge win tonight. Getting a huge win tonight over the Phantom Thieves. Playing into the fact that they weren't able to to get Skull to tag in. But still, getting that huge win tonight. And you have to imagine that Keith has got to be feeling that momentum going into the next 2 weeks. He has to be feeling good. But for both the legendary defenders tonight, it is gonna be big. But ladies and gentlemen, there's still one more matter that we need to address right here tonight. And it seems as though that we're about to get to that. We all know what's been coming since the beginning of the night. And we all know what we need to talk about. The question is she here tonight? Is Revy here tonight? Well, we know for certain who is here tonight. It's the current, even without her belt, the current and longest reigning ACL Lioness Champion in company history. She could and she is looking focused. She's looking focused and hard going into these next few weeks. And the opportunity alone that Korra has brought about to Revy. It's a dangerous opportunity. But for better or for worse, it's an opportunity that she's had to bring out to the table. But is it going to be enough? But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time that we find out what's going on from here.
Alrighty, Revy. I'm out here, like I promised, alone. I know you're here tonight, and you've got the title that you stole from me, and I want it back. Hand it over, and you'll get your shot in 2 weeks. Simple as that.
Korra's no nonsense tonight. She knows what she wants, and she wants her damn title back for damn certain. But the question is Hell's Rebel here tonight, and does she have the belt with her? Well, that's the familiar music. And there she is! Hell's Rebel's here tonight. And she definitely does have that belt with her, holding it around her waist like it's her own personal property. And you've got to imagine that the Avatar is going to be seething about that right now. The fact that the title that she paid money for is around the waist of Revy right now. Coming out from the crowd, coming out with that belt, and Korra is seething. She's bum rushing it into the ring, and she's looking down at her. She knows Revy has got the belt. Revy just dropped it just like that, almost as if a little insult to her. But here she is, she's got that belt. And Hell's Rebel is staring down at Korra again, knowing damn well what she did a few weeks ago. And she's dropping the belt. And she's saying, I've kept my end of the bargain. And it seems as though the bargain has been made. And wait! Korra smashing the Lioness title over the head of Revy. Smashing the Lioness title over the head of the Antichrist of virtual wrestling. The Antichrist. Hell's Rebel, the former Antichrist of virtual wrestling, just got blindsided right here tonight. And Korra's just letting loose several weeks worth of frustration right here onto Revy tonight. Revy didn't expect this. She didn't come here for a goddamn fight. She just came here to bring the title back. But seems like Korra's having absolutely none of that right here and now. Especially what happened after last week. Especially after the foul mood she was in last week, and especially what happened on Millennium 54. And it looks as though she's got some bad intentions in mind. Oh, she definitely has bad intentions in mind right here. She's got that Lioness title right there. And wait a minute. Avatar State! Onto the Lioness title. Basically, making the statement clear. You may have brought the belt, but I'm still pissed. You've got the title shot now. But I've got my belt, you've got the title shot. But I'm still mad as hell. And I honestly don't blame her at all, given what's been going on. But Revy just looks out there. Wait a minute! Balalaika! There's Balalaika again! What the hell out of nowhere? After Revy gets beaten the hell down, Balalaika squeezing the life out of Korra again and grabbing the Lioness title herself again! And smashing Korra with the belt herself! And dropping the belt right there on next to Korra. Now rebounding her off the ropes and giving her a taste of her own medicine. Arms of Russia into that slam right onto the Lioness belt. Korra's laying flat on her back next to the belt. And it looks like Revy's finally getting to her feet now. And she's staring down at Balalaika. Cameraman, get this! Cameraman, you gotta get this! Revy and Balalaika seeing each other eye to eye at this point. And wait. They're looking at each other, and then they're not looking at each other as rivals, they're not looking at each other as enemies, they look as though they're looking at each other as allies! Was this all planned by Revy and Balalaika? This whole endeavor may have been a plot by Revy and Balalaika to screw with Faye Valentine. Because not only does Revy have a title shot now, thanks to this, but Balalaika may have more to do with it than we may think.